What's going on with all my money motivated stars? I was supposed to report on this video a couple days ago because I really do be ahead of it, on top of it. Like I said, I don't really rush out videos just because it's trending. I be having videos stored in my phone. I be like, I need to go and talk about it because it's something I really wanted to talk about. And it was Fynesse 2TYMES. I think he was on live. I don't know what platform he was on, but he was on live. And he broke out in tears. He didn't go crazy with the tears, but you know, he did cry. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, you had the people in the comment section, what type of drugs is he on? He need to lay off the drugs. And he may be on drugs, you feel what I'm saying? I think on one live, he got on live and said, they said he was on powder, but he was like, I'm on a Percocet, you feel what I'm saying? That is a drug, you know? So, even though these people may be on drugs, these celebrities, whatever you want to call them, they human beings, and I know a lot of people say they know what they signed up for. That's what you always gonna hear out of people's mouth, you feel what I'm saying? It's certain people who just want to take care of their family, man. And they don't know what all they getting into. But then you have those who know exactly what they're getting into. They go to the meetings, they connected with somebody, the person who they connected with tell them the play and what they're gonna have to do. They have no morals, no integrity, you feel what I'm saying? They stand on nothing. So those are the ones that people need to be saying that to, but it's people from the hood, man. Just trying to make a living, make a way for their family. People are tired of being poor. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people might say, well, I was poor growing up. I had, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have this. When you look at your struggle, you got to stop putting your struggle with everybody else. Your poor may be a whole level of poor. You feel what I'm saying? Not even to bring the Glorilla situation back up. That mom had 10 kids. I couldn't imagine sharing a house with all those damn siblings. You feel what I'm saying? And they weren't in the mansion, you know? So you gotta realize, man, it's a lot of people out here, they never had a bed to themselves. I was fortunate enough to have a bed to myself. You feel what I'm saying? When I got to a certain age. And then when I got to, when I got so-called up in age a little bit more, cause I hate saying older, cause I don't get old, I get younger. So when in this matrix, as I started to age, me and my brother end up getting our own rooms. We was fortunate enough, you know what I mean? Cause it was 4 of us, but my older siblings, they were like a good gap apart of us. So they was grown, you feel what I'm saying? They was grown by the time we was in middle school and high school, you feel what I'm saying? So we had our own room, you know what I mean? And people can still say we come from the hood, but I can say we wasn't poor. You know what I mean? I can say that I didn't get everything I wanted because other things out there was more important, like the bills and keeping the lights on. You feel what I'm saying? But I cannot say I was poor. You feel what I'm saying? I had shoes on my feet. I had clean clothes. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't have a plethora of all this stuff, you know, I had the necessities. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother had everything that a child would need, not want, need. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, it's people that was less fortunate than us. You know what I mean? They probably was wearing the same pair of shoes year round. You feel what I'm saying? Wearing nothing but hand-me-downs, you know? And when I got my brother hand-me-downs, I was happy because my brother kept his shit clean. You know, it's just like, it's some shit that I wanted to get handed down to me. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, they can't choose their hand-me-downs. You know what I mean? So I'm very, very fortunate for my both my parents. Like I said, even though I grew up with my mother majority, like my whole, you know what I'm saying, life, my daddy did. I ain't trying to get into all my family history. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the point of be appreciative of what you have and stop being judgmental on the people who out here so-called selling their soul, because we are selling our soul going to these jobs. We doing stuff that we don't want to do for what? Our family. They're doing it on a larger scale where you can see them. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want people to be more compassionate, man. Let me show y'all this video before I really get to talking.
You greedy motherfucker. You greedy motherfucker. You greedy motherfuckers. greedy motherfuckers. Little baby. All you niggas who seek money. I never seek the money. I just wanted for me and my family to be comfortable. You niggas that made it about the money. Now, in order to be comfortable, I have to chase a bigger goal. Now, I have to become 100 millionaire.
So yeah, man, back to what I was saying. It's like, his name Fynesse 2 times, but Fynesse gotta know, man, like everybody, all these rappers out here getting Fynesse. If you don't come in with your own bag, you have no leverage. When you just got talent, and they know you just got talent, they're gonna use you for your talent because they have the money. When you got money and power, talent does not matter. That's why you hear a lot of bullshit on the radio. But how he said he wanted to take care of his family, you know what I'm saying? I felt that, you know what I mean? But people gotta understand, people be thinking just cause they street niggas and all that, you run into these guys with these wardrobes, you know what I mean? These suit and ties, and these niggas ain't nothing but corporate street niggas. They may not been raised from the hood, but they know how to get over on a hood nigga, a street nigga, you feel what I'm saying? They nothing but corporate street niggas. They know the biz, they know the ins and the outs. Just like if you come to the streets, I mean, if you're in the streets and you got somebody jumping in the streets, don't know nothing about it, a real street nigga gonna look at him as prey. They gonna say, what? He green. He a lame. So you gonna finesse him, you gonna charge him more than what you would charge him for a sec, more than what you would charge him for a pill. That's what you gonna do. You know the ins and outs of the streets, so these people know the ins and outs of the business. They don't need to know the ins and outs of the streets, because the streets ain't what's getting no money. They taking the legal route. You feel what I'm saying? You're doing the illegal shit. So you taking a risk by going to jail. They finessing, and they ain't taking no risk because, did you read their contract? Now you obligated, like Glorious obligated, you're obligated to fulfill out their contract, and you will never be able to supersede the money that you got from them. Who just said that? Somebody's French Montana even just said that he didn't get no royalties or no money from that Unforgettable song. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, they're gonna make sure that you don't have enough money to recuperate. They even showed you in that Tupac movie. When he tried to get out that contract with Suge Knight like, you ain't made this money back yet. You feel what I'm saying? They always gonna hit you with the same line. You ain't made this money back yet. The touring, all this. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he said, nah, he was, you know what I'm saying, a little discombobulated, you know what I'm saying, disoriented, but I understood what he was saying. Like, nah, he like, damn, nah, it's impossible. He probably ain't gotta get 100 million, but he just like, man, nah, I wanted this money. Now I gotta do all this extra shit, be damn near be 100 millionaire, be a billionaire just to get out this contract. You feel what I'm saying? Now I gotta do more than what I planned on doing. And now it's not becoming fun anymore. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, when you looking at that money, him coming from prison, he getting fresh out of jail, you know what I mean? That's what you gonna go for. These folks talk a good game. That's what finessers do, man. They had them suits on, and some of them don't even have suits. They come in the form of street niggas so you can relate and want to join with them. But they ain't nothing but the politicians for real, the hood politicians. Just talking greasy. You feel what I'm saying? Like the politicians use word salad and all that, man, these folks is talking greasy. It's just the different forms, different vibrations of finessers, people who don't give a fuck about you, but want to take you for your money, take you for your likeness, your energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why, man, I encourage people who, you know what I'm saying, being independent, man. Be able to be a young dog for somebody like that, you know what I mean? Or if you want to do a deal, a distribution deal, not a deal where you're obligated. You feel what I'm saying? It's something where you paying for a package of promotion, and once you pay that, they do what they do, and y'all shake hands and y'all gone. But not where you gotta fulfill an obligation. The only obligation you should fulfill when you doing a business deal is paying them the money. That's what you obligated to do. Pay them, and they go do what they need to do for you. But sign the contract, and you owe these folks 5 albums, and you owe these folks the $1 million they gave you. You gotta triple that, quadruple that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. And people need to start laughing at other people's pain. That's very fucking weird to me. How somebody can get online, pull out their feelings and all that. Well, he did this in the past, so he said this. Who cares, man? Motherfuckers, everybody's there and they're moving off trauma in this world. Motherfuckers, your trauma just ain't getting recorded. And like I said, it's very weird. Like people out here laughing at people's pain. But I get it though. I just be making these videos to just, you know what I'm saying, put out the empathy out here. But I get it, cause like you only gonna laugh at somebody's pain when you going through pain. You feel what I'm saying? A healed person is not gonna laugh at somebody who's unhealed. It just doesn't happen that way. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, just because you hear people say, man, go get healed, nah, they acting like they healed. A healed person ain't gonna even come aggressive with that type of because a healed person know how much strength it takes to heal. So you ain't gonna say, oh, you need to heal. You get your ass back, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people so damaged, you're damaged too for even looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for lending me our consciousness for a couple minutes. But I appreciate y'all liking the videos and sharing my videos. Gratitude on my end. And y'all be blessed on walking that smoke.